The super outbreak that occurred on April 27th was the first time in history that forecasters predicted with 100% accuracy that a tornado would touch down. The question is, how did they know? Atmospheric scientist Mario Picasso will reveal what was so unique about the atmosphere that day.
It's really difficult to predict a tornado occurrence with 100% accuracy.
Because no two storms are the same.
However, rotating supercell thunderstorms, which produce tornadoes, all need the same three ingredients: instability, moisture, and wind shear.
Today what I want to do is I want to try to show how those three ingredients combined make up supercells and tornadoes.
Using a specially designed vortex chamber, Mario will demonstrate the basic formation of a supercell thunderstorm. Understanding how supercells form is critical for predicting tornadoes.
First, we're going to get some heat into my supercell thunderstorm.
Fire represents the heat from the sun, which is essential for creating the first ingredient, instability, which is caused by warm air rising into a cooler atmosphere.
Next thing I need is my moisture from the ground up shooting into the atmosphere. And there it is.
The source of the second ingredient, moisture, comes from evaporation off a body of water or from rain. As the moisture is warmed by the heat, Mario releases cool air into the chamber. This air funnels from ducts running vertically inside the chamber, just like the final ingredient, wind shear.
This is where I start seeing that I actually get a rotation within.
This spinning motion that occurs inside a supercell is a telltale sign for tornado genesis. However, supercells produce tornadoes less than 30% of the time.
Even though you have those ingredients that we just mentioned, one of the three may not be there in the right magnitude, so you may not even get a tornado.
Except on April 27th, all the ingredients were there in near record numbers. Plus, there was one other thing that tipped the scales. It rained.
We had rain in the northern part of the state. That kept the air cooler than expected. And actually in the south, it was nice, sunny, and warm with a lot of moisture coming in from the Gulf.
When the cool air collided with the warm air, the area where they met stretched across the entire state and caused thunderstorms to strengthen and rotate, just like the air in the vortex chamber. This is why meteorologists were able to make their prediction.
On that given day, 90% of the supercells that formed created tornadoes.
It was one of the most remembered tornado outbreaks we have in history.
As for Miss Maggie, she'd rather forget the storm and recall the good that came from it.
After the storm, I was thinking about so many things that I had. I just had got married. God just cleaned me right on up for my new husband. So I just looked at it a different way.